What is going on, everybody? Today we are starting with the vendor reset. It's another week, so that means there's fresh items for you guys to pick up for your expertise levels. Starting with the Emily's Guard, that's going to be at the vendor at the base of operation. Remember, this one comes with perfect preservation. It has decent rolls if you guys haven't got one and want to try it out, but ideally 20 of these, donate them to your library, get them proficient. The same goes with the MP5 with SMG damage, critical chance health damage. I would just pick this up, donate it if you have the extra cash. The CTAR is another one, assault rifle damage, health damage, swap speed. And then you have the PX4 Storm type, which pistol damage, reload speed, and close and personal. Ideally, I would just pick up these four and donate them. They do have an Op Summit backpack, which isn't bad. Skill tier, skill haste, you can put skill damage, has tech support. I don't like the one piece, so if you are just using it for the one piece, a lot of better pieces you can put there for those same talents. They have the Petrov chest piece with weapon damage, critical damage, health, and spotter. This isn't bad if you're trying to build some type of LMG spotter build. And then they have 7.4% headshot damage mod, 8.6% health mod. They have a 4.2% burn duration, and then a 4% burn duration mod. So yeah, some pretty decent items for you. We're gonna head over here and we are gonna go straight to the countdown vendor. And there are a few items over here for you guys to pick up. So right here at the countdown vendor, they have the code relations, they have the closer, and then they have the TDI car. All three of these, I always recommend, if you guys can, pick these up because you just use your countdown credits. Not bad at all to use. Code relations comes with perfect strain. Closer is actually really good rolled on here. Armor, headshot damage, critical damage, perfect spotter. I actually use this on my perfect spotter. I have two of these. I have one with headshot damage, critical damage, and I have one with crit chance, crit damage. So it's really up to you. This is actually a really good piece to put on your spotter builds, and the rolls aren't bad at all. So really up to you if you guys want to keep this. They do have a TDI card with pistol damage skill tier, and it has Optimus. Remember, this always comes with a +1 skill tier. And remember, I believe this one is a DZ item. This doesn't drop in the open world, but does come from these name item caches. But ideally, if you guys want to pick this up, highly recommend it. Now, those are the three items. I always recommend them because they only cost 75 countdown. And if you're playing countdown, you'll get this in no time. But yeah, these are the three named items from the countdown vendor. We're gonna head over to the clan vendor, and the clan vendor is gonna have a few things for us over here. So what we'll do is, let's see what they have. So at the clan vendor, they have the Forge holster. This is the RNK named holster. Comes with skill tier, shield health of 50% and health. You can reroll the health, and not bad. Buy 20 of them, donate them. That's my recommendation with all named items. They do have the ongoing directive gloves with weapon damage, critical damage. They have the the Foundry Burak knee pads with armor, health. And then they have the rigger gloves with skill tier repair skills. So if you're trying to build the green gear sets and you're missing any of these pieces, well, these aren't bad at all. They have the SPAS with shotgun damage, damage to armor, accuracy, and close and personal. Average rolls at best. This would be another one I would pick up just to donate. They have the First Wave PF45, another one I would just pick up and donate to my expertise levels. And the same with the G28, because remember, with all weapons, you can donate them. But yeah, these three, average at best. I would just, if you guys have the extra cash, like I always say, donate them. They have the wire worn knee pads with skill tier, repair skills, explosive resistance. I will pass on that. Another weapon you could pick up for your expertise levels: SMG damage, critical chance, damage to armor. And then we have the DNH gloves with weapon damage, explosive resistance, health. They have the Raw D knee pads with weapon damage, skill damage, critical damage. They have 17.4% repair skills, 4.3% damage, 9% blind def resistance, and then 4% burn duration. So yeah, these are the items you guys can pick up. Ideally, like I always say, I go for the named items and the weapons, and those are always been my go-tos. We're gonna head over to the theater and see what named item they have this week. So for the vendor at the theater, look what he has. He has the Firm Handshake, the Sokolov named gloves with weapon damage, status effects, headshot damage. Ideally, I'm not a fan of these gloves, but I would use them for my expertise level. They have a double barrel sawed-off shotgun, shotgun damage, damage to armor, reload speed with pumped up, and then the ACR with rifle damage, critical damage, accuracy, and vindictive. So these three items I would use for my library. The Raldi gloves, weapon damage, critical damage, skill haste, DNH knee pads, weapon damage, weapon handling, repair skills. And for the mods, 8.6% ensnare resistance, 5% skill haste, 4.2% shield health, 6% damage, and then 6% duration. So nothing really good here unless you're looking for the items to get them proficient a lot faster than just farming and hoping that they drop. Now, the last item that is in the open world for sale at the vendors is at the campus. So we'll go there and then we'll head over to the DZ. So right here at the campus, we have the vendor, and look what she has. She has a commando marksman rifle headshot damage magazine size with perfectly naked. She also has the classic M44 carbine with marksman rifle headshot damage, critical chance, and future perfect. And then the GR9 with LMG damage targets out of cover magazine size. So with these, the rolls were definitely decent at best, but you have a named item, you have 2 weapons that you can just donate. They have the Badger Tough mask with armor, health, skill damage, RNK holster with skill tier, skill haste, and 10% hazard protection, which is maxed out. So for all of you new returning players or people who might not have this roll, I would just take this, put it in your library, and you have yourself a God roll hazard protection that you can use on other holsters in the future. 16.4% repair skills, 6.3% burn strength, 4% healing, 8.8 radius for your pulse, and then obviously 5.8% shock radius. So yeah, ideally the items, the 3 weapons, and then obviously the 10% hazard protection. So the next 3 items are going to be at the DZ vendors, so let's head there. So once you guys arrive to DZ West, the named item for the week for the DZ is Everlasting Gaze. You can see that I am level 1 and I am working on it. I already picked one up not too long ago, so I'm going to level this one up just by putting it as my secondary. So ideally, if you don't have one, I would recommend picking up one of these and then just using it. It costs too much to really buy 20 of these with DZ resources, but buying one at a time is definitely pretty easy to do if you can get some DZ resources, and then you just put them as your secondary and let it level up. And that's all I would really pick up from here. We're gonna head down to DZ South and see what item they have there. So we just arrived to DZ South, and let's take a look. So the vendor actually has the Door Kicker's Knock. This is a Grupo Sombra named chest piece with weapon damage, critical chance, health, and perfect sparked. This is another one that I picked up recently. So if you guys don't have, this is DZ exclusive. So it's 152 DZ resources. Another one that I would pick up if you don't have one. Go in the DZ, farm some resources, and then buy this. And then all you have to do is put it on a build, and then slowly it will upgrade. Buying 20 of them, like I said, for these DZ items, it just isn't reasonable to do. And we have one more DZ item that's going to be at DZ East. So now we're at DZ East, and look at this. We have the Claws Out holster. This has explosive resistance, always comes with melee damage, always comes with pistol damage, and skill tier. This is another one that you guys need to get to level up. I already had one of these and I was playing with it on one of my builds and I got a proficient. But yeah, another DZ exclusive item that you guys want to pick up if you don't have it. So that's actually pretty great that there's 3 different DZ items you guys can pick up if you don't have them, and just put them on your builds and slowly level them up. Now there are 2 more vendors, and they're going to be in New York City at the Haven. So once you guys arrive to the Haven, there, yes, as always, there is Marco. He has the Police T821. It has 5% rate of fire, so you can use this for your library to have this maxed out roll in your library. And you could also use 20 of these to get them proficient. The M700 Carbon with marksman rifle, headshot damage, critical hit chance. It has flatline. So if you guys want to put flatline in your library for your snipers, which I don't have this in my library, so I'm actually going to pick up one of these real quick. I'm going to donate it. They have the UIC 15 with rifle damage, critical damage, headshot damage, and lucky shot, and a custom PF 45. Now for the chest piece, they have a Fenris chest piece, weapon damage, status effects, explosive resistance, and trench. I would pass on it. They have the UG knee pads with armor, health, critical chance. They have the golden gear with armor, weapon handling, and health. And then for the mod, 16.6 repair skills, 17% incoming repairs. They have 4.1% deflect damage. They have 6.3% burn strength, and then obviously 6.4% duration. So nothing too great here, but the 3 items. And if you need the flatline talent, which is a newer talent, but if you haven't put this into your library like I didn't with this one, this would be great. So yeah, these are the 4 named items, sorry, the 4 regular items you guys can pick up. And the last vendor, yes, he is over here in the corner. So this is going to be the last vendor of the day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Remember, Miss Mendoza will be available tomorrow. So we have the Police T821 again. the SR1 with marksman rifle headshot damage magazines breadbasket, and the SASG-12 with shotgun damage to armor critical damage. And then they have a pistol with pistol damage swap speed. So yeah, 4 different items right here for you guys to pick up. Now they have the China Light chest piece with skill haste, critical damage skilled. They have the gloves with skill tier, health, and skill haste. And they have the Sokolov holster with weapon damage, critical chance, and headshot damage. So not bad at all, any of these pieces if you guys have been looking for them. The 4 weapons I would pick up, donate them if you guys want to get them proficient, or you could farm for them, but that's just something for you guys to do. And then last, we have the mods: 8.3% skill duration, 8.3% disrupt resistance, 6.2% health for your seekers, 13.6% ensnare health, and then 4.1% skill health. So that's it, guys. That is the vendor for this week. Hopefully some of these items you guys needed for your expertise level, and hopefully this is how I was able to speed up my process a little bit without having to farm these items over and over. If I needed 1 or 2 more to get it proficient, I would just buy them and donate them. You guys can farm all of these in Countdown, but ideally, if you guys are trying to speed up the process with the named items specifically, those are the ones I would really focus on buying. But that's it, guys. That is it. I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, hey, nothing but skills out. Take it easy, everybody.